Hey, Louis. Hey, Saroj. Welcome. Welcome,
Hi,
welcome. Great.
Chinmai.
Good. So I've started recording now. So tell me what I've been talking about the goals. I made some new videos on goals today, and I have found a new way to make some videos, and I'm really excited because I used to struggle to make videos with text on it, and what I would do is I had to make a video, then edit it and add text to it. I didn't like it. It was like too much process, too much of time into it. Yes, I can give it to my team, but if I want to do a video with text and give it to you within instant, like I shoot a video and instantly I can give you the video. I like that. So I finally found out today how to do it, and I did 4 videos and I love it.
Okay.
Instantly, like I just tack, and I did it. Of course I can share. I can make a video. It's a system called OBS, like open broadcasting service. So it's a bit technical. It's free, completely free, but it's technical. So you have to, it is quite challenging if you are not technical. Okay. So that's why it's a bit steep. Because the easy way is you shoot a video, then you give it to someone, or you have an editing software, you put it in, then you add text animations into it. Yes, it's all those are nice. That's an easy way because it's less technical. Someone else can do it, and there are a lot of free softwares you can do. So that's why this is something which I've done using. So excited today. So I made a note of 5 videos and I made them in 30 minutes. Fat. So I loved it. Yeah, it's OBS. Search for OBS.
OBS.
Open Broadcasting Studio. Okay. So it's Open Broadcasting Service or Studio, something like that. So what I'll do is...
You had mentioned this last time also, right?
Yes, I had mentioned this. Before I was doing I don't know if I can share it and do at the same time. Let me see. I'll open it. It's a slight detour to what we are doing. So let's do it anyways. It'll take a short 5-10 minutes. I'll do that. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So this is...
Sorry about the interruption I had at that time.
So are you able to see the software?
Yeah.
Yes, Chinmai.
Okay. So you see on the left-hand side, it says scenes.
That looks cool.
It's called intro image, webcam front half. All of these are scenes. You have to create those scenes. So for example, I have shortcuts. So what I do is, can you see the shortcut? No, you can't see. No. So what I do is I have shortcut buttons. What I do is for front, I have a shortcut button. Then for intro, I have shortcut button. Then for banner, I have a different. Then I have a vertical banner, which is different. Then this is different. So I am set here. So you see there's a delay when I'm speaking, and because this is using the same webcam as my Zoom cam, but still, can you hear me? I want you to type in or speak to me if you can hear, if you can see what I'm showing.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this is what I set.
Pretty visible.
So I have a video which I've created here. I have an intro image. I have multiple intro images. So this is my morning motivation. This is amateur to professional. What is this? It's been so long. Oh, this is just me. So I have different banners. So this is what I'm doing right now, right? Morning motivation. Then what helps me is I have shortcuts. So what I do is I just create, start off with the front camera, then I play my intro video, then I come back to front camera, then I use my front with text. So I have a shortcut. So I clear everything. So when I come to this, I press a shortcut, this is the achieve anything is basically the headline of the promise of the video. Then I have a shortcut which presents just the text at the right time I want. So it's like a presentation, but the rule is I only have 3 points. So I want to structure my video in such a way it's less than 3 points. That's my rule. So that if I give you anything more, you will forget. So I can keep it under 5 to 7 minutes max. So I shoot it like this. This is not PowerPoint. This is just me using shortcuts. I have 3 buttons. I just use this to show this thing. And after this, I then come back to the main screen. Then I show them a banner which I want to promote. Then these are all I created in Canva. Okay, this starting what you're seeing here, right? It's a GIF. Do you see 10DL GIF? Can you see that? It's a GIF. So I just created this in Canva. You can make animated slides in Canva. So I created that and I just show it. And here's also a Canva. So I created Canva for this dimension and it's got all this subscribe, nice animated look. So all of these are Canva, what do you say, elements. So I added them into different scenes. And I have it right here. So I have a call to banner for the whole screen if I want to show them. And this is a desktop. So what I do is I can show if I want to do a screen recording. So if I want to show a website, like a desktop, and do a screen recording of what I'm teaching on this, then I can do it. So I can share my my screen and my photo can my what do you say? I'm also present at the same time. Does that make sense? I'm here on the bottom right. Can you see that?
Yeah.
So you're all silent. You wanted to see this excitingly.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
showing this and
This is
you're
brilliant.
all like just
Brilliant.
sitting there. Okay, so that's the thing. So what I do is I have a shortcut for start recording and I have a shortcut for pause, stop recording. So what I do is, so that's why in some videos you will see me looking down at the keyboard. Sometimes I'm not gotten hang of the right button. So sometimes I look down, but it's okay. The key thing is I'm able to speak, I'm able to create videos. Basically, the video I record is the video I can share. Like,
Okay.
and in 7 minutes, if I speak for 7 minutes, the video size is, let me see, what was it? I made some videos today. I just want to see what is the file size of this? I spoke for, hang on, where is it? I spoke for, one video was for 5 minutes and 42 seconds, and that came up to be about 114 MB. That's nothing.
True. I mean, if I record in a camera, it's at least about 700 to 800 MB.
Yeah, I know. And this is 1080p HD.
Oh.
See, I'm happy with this. See, I put a logo here. I can disable this. You see, I can just get rid of the logo, but I like the logo, so I kept it here. So all of this I created in Canva and I put it on top of it. So it's there. So all you have to do is create, the size of this is 1920 by 1080. And I just did it. It's just that simple. It's OBS, but I say it's simple.
It looks simpler. Is it simple because you had all the other bits ready and you can just put them together?
That is one way. That is definitely right. That's a very good point, Saroj. Yes. And to be honest, all of that got ready just 2-3 days ago. I did a lot of research. I spent hours and hours to find out how I can get my OBS ready. So I've watched tens of videos on YouTube. There are so many which I didn't like. There were a few which really worked. And bam, I implemented it, tested it. It worked fine. And the settings which I had to play with because there's a setting to record. There's a setting to capture, there's a setting to record, and the setting to encode, because it's basically encoding live. Because whenever you have You have edited something and you have to migrate. You have to basically encode into an MP4.
Yeah, so you have to
MP4 recording. If you
what's it
notice,
called again?
if you think, if for you, if this is not understanding, then I'm sorry, it's
I
it's
do.
a wrong gradient. But for you, if you do understand, I am just telling it's MP4. That recording took me 3 weeks of permutations and combinations, which settings to check. And now I know it took me three weeks of battling with the application.
Techniques. Yeah.
But then now I know exactly what what settings gets me HD quality videos.
Is it so the rendering is pretty quick then?
Oh,
Is that
rendering, that's the word. Yeah, it's real time. There's no delay.
okay?
It's just real time.
Okay.
Once I press my shortcut to stop recording, it's done. It saves instantly. All I have to do is just drag it into Facebook. It's live. That's it. I don't have to do anything.
Okay. And it's quite easy to pick up, or did you say it took a while?
For me, it took a while because I didn't know what to look, how to look, where to. So if you like, it's not, because the thing, you see, I can make a video with this, but thing is, I don't want you to get distracted by that.
Yeah.
Because making videos is the second step. The first step is you need to create content. You need to create ideas. Right now, that is what is missing here. You are, where every time you go on Facebook, every time you go on YouTube or video or blogs, articles, you struggle to create content ideas, or the ones you create don't get you results, don't get you sales, don't get you engagement. Are you with me? That's the problem you're having right now.
Yes.
Because if it's not, then tell me if it's some other problem. But what I can understand when I had hey Annette, thanks for joining in, is that when you're comfortable to do videos right now, some of you are not, but some of you are getting there, but you were not ready before. But the more you are being, and you're able to validate yourself, you're able to share your wins, you're able to grow and improve, look for good in you, you're getting more comfortable with coming on the video, doing consistently. Now that's good. Now that consistency is set up, now it's time to go professional. It's anything you put out there has to be in line with your brand, with your products, because every video, every content you create has to have a call to action. Because if it doesn't have a call to action, then it's just noise. Because remember, you're putting aside time to create a piece of content, a video or an email or a blog article or a webinar or a Zoom call, anything. You have to have a call to action. My call to action, honestly, for you at the end of this, even though I'm teaching and I'm helping you, I still have a call to action for you. Do I not?
Yeah.
What is a call to action?
Be here for starters.
That's true. Thank you.
Share your wins.
Share your wins. Thank you.
Do your homework.
Do your homework. Yes. And it's my responsibility to persuade you to do that. I have to sell you the same idea again and again. I can't just assume, oh, you know what to do. You did that yesterday, so do it. So great. Bye-bye. Have you seen? That doesn't work. I have to sell you the idea of sharing your win. I have to sell you the idea of doing your homework. I have to sell you to come tomorrow every time. Because if I don't do that, you would easily get distracted. I can prove it to you. Twice I kept silent in the group for 4-5 days of period of long time. Do you remember? There was no activity from me. I was silent for a week.
Yeah.
And there was no engagement from you, even though I would post and there was no engagement.
Yeah.
And that's because it's that easy to lose engagement. It's so easy. You enjoy being in by being in the sessions with me. You enjoy it. You love it, and still it changes. You get value from it, and still you find it. It's easy for me to lose your engagement. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So you have to put in the effort. You have to bring, your concept is to bring that engagement in. You have to put in the energy to bring them in. Now, how do you do that? There's so many ways to do. So let's think. So today I'll be teaching you one key thing as to do market research. Because once you do a market research, you know the technical way of market research. So I'll teach you the spiritual way of market research. Once you do that, I'll give you step-by-steps on how to do it. Then you will be able to create these videos, create these call to actions easily. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yes, yes.
Yes, yes. I just hear
Yes,
Saroj.
yes, yes.
Okay, Saroj is saying yes to all of you. She's the nominated leader
Yes,
for today.
That was a yes, yes, yes from me.
Yes.
Ready.
Yes.
God, you guys are amazing. Wait, hang on. I'll just play the slides.
As you would say, everything is everyone else's own responsibility.
I know.
I'm saying yes, yes, yes for me.
You are growing. Okay, are you able to see?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay. Well, let me get my chat window ready so I can answer to you. So if you can't talk because you have background sound, that's fine. I want you to use your hand and type. Let me think. So all of you are comfortable. Can you see this? Type in yes if you can. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So let's go through the agreements. One, you will not record this presentation. Take notes. I would highly not recommend until I give you a drill. See, drills create action. Notes is just notes. You have papers of notes. Notes don't work. We are taught by school to take notes on everything. Notes don't work. Yes, you want to go back and nice to listen to it. Yes, I understand. Do that in the recording. But the first time when you're there, when I am here live, give your full focus to me and engage with me. Ask me questions. Say, Chinmai, that doesn't make sense. Or this, nah, nah, nah. Ask me questions and understand it. Once you understand, you get it. You don't need notes to remember it. Once you understand gravity, you just know it. Once you know how to brush your teeth, you just know. You didn't have notes on how to brush your teeth. You didn't have notes on how to cycle. Once you got the balance, you got it. Right? You didn't have notes while you were learning to swim, where you know. You were relying on your knowingness, on your certainty. So that's why focus on the webinar. So you already know what I'm teaching. So I'm a reminder course. You accept only if it's true for you. Any strategies I'm teaching, if it doesn't make sense to you, you have to ask me. You have to engage and ask questions with me so that you make it your own. And only when you are 100% clear, we will proceed ahead. And you will participate in drills and exercises. That's where I want you to take notes. That's where I want you to participate, and that's where you get the success. You will commit to attend all live sessions, and you have, and that's a beautiful, beautiful sign, because you are promising and you're keeping. You're already getting so strong and powerful in your integrity, in your ethical, in your life, because you're able to do something on what you say. That's powerful. If you say you're being here and you're there, you have no open cycle there. And you say you're sharing your win and you're sharing your win, you have no open cycle. And that, you have no idea how powerful it is yet. You might know, but I want to congratulate you on closing your cycles every day. Thank you. That's very, very good job. You need your wins to grow. I want you to keep looking out for your wins. They are the gems. Okay, and you need to have fun. Are you having fun?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is amazing response. Thank you. Okay, let's go. Day 3 so far. We have got to 3 secrets, and we discovered your hidden gems. Today we're talking about your sweet spot. Before we go, do you agree with the agreements? Type in yes. Type in agree, or I agree, or speak I agree, or so that I know you're in agreement.
I agree.
Thank you. Thank you, Annette. Thank you, Raghu. Yes. Okay. Great. I'm looking at screen. Okay, good. So revision. The 3 secrets which you are missing for success. Number 1, the right gradient.
Yeah.
Number 2, the correct strategies and tactics on how to sell online. The one which I shared with you is on how you need to have programs and not products. Live mentoring, without which there is no progress. It's just content. So only when only when you're sharing your views, exchanging ideas, and you are asking me questions is where you actually grow. So the curse of knowledge, we covered the curse of knowledge yesterday. So what happens when you have the curse of knowledge?
Restricts you from moving forward.
Yes, that's very good, Saroj. Good. Then what else? Tell me more. What did you learn from curse of knowledge yesterday?
You can change it.
You can change it. Yes. It looks like you, Saroj, you and I are having a one-to-one coaching call, and everyone are just
It will change your mindset and determination when you overcome that.
when you overcome that. Good. Now let's focus on what happens with when you have curse of knowledge. What happens if you have curse of knowledge?
You don't value yourself as much before.
That's powerful, Manjit. Well done. Yes, you don't value as much. Yes. Why? Because of the imposter syndrome.
Yeah.
You feel like, huh, I don't know this. How can I know this? Oh, because once you know the knowledge, the mind is such that it cannot recognize, or it doesn't automatically recognize the growth. So you have to look for it. It's like once you know how to do something, you forget what it was to not knowing before. So that's why you have to look for wins. And imposter syndrome, you start feeling imposter syndrome. What are the symptoms of imposter syndrome?
You're following everything what you're the one that you want to be, and the problem is you're now forgetting yourself, wherein you have to be focused on your own improvement, not on looking for other people, because that is another person, so you have to focus on your own.
Yes, very true. Yes,
You
very
end
good.
up impersonating others. Yeah.
Yes, you
Yeah,
end up impersonating others. Very smart. Yes.
you're a copycat.
Sorry?
Copy.
You're a copycat.
You're a copycat. Yes. And what happens when you copy?
You're not real.
You're not
You're
real.
fake.
Yes. What is the result of that?
You forget who you are or what your journey was going to be in the first place.
Correct. Absolutely. What happens when you copy is that you get, but you still copy. Why is it that you copy? You copy because when you copy, you get instant, fast success.
Plagiary.
Plagiary, yes. You instantly get success. You don't copy from anyone. You copy from people you admire. You copy from people who inspired you. You don't copy from anyone. You copy from people who you think is winning. So you copy them, and you get instant results. And that's why you copy. That's why you automatically copy. So once you copy, what happens is you get the quick burst of results, positivity. You get motivated. You are like, you feel invincible. You feel you take action. You overcome procrastination. All of that happens. Then what happens is, because you have put on somebody else's uh, role, then when it comes down to taking action on, let's say, sharing your content, creating for example, this is one example, creating content, you'll be like, oh, I need to have that video camera. Oh, that person who I liked, who I'm copying, he had a DSLR camera. I need to have that. Oh, I can't do this video. It doesn't look nice. It's not professional. So you start putting barriers and barriers and barriers and putting away, because it's a copy. That's why copying doesn't work.
Because his gradient is different from your gradient.
Yes. Oh my God. That is so powerful, Louis. That is such a beautiful thing. Yes. Look at you. You're using spiritual terms to talk about his gradient is different to our gradient. Oh my God. That is powerful, Louis. Well done. Yes, absolutely. There are different gradients, and it doesn't work. If you use OBS the way I'm using, instead of doing all the hard work I've done, you might get success, you might not. But if you develop your own gradient, if you do videos on camera and realize, oh my God, it's 700 MB, it's 300 MB, I don't like that. Okay, let me try something else. Let me try something else. And record, how can I record using webcam? How can I record using thing? Do all of that, then OBS will be easy. Do you understand? That is how I think. But you can say, no, Chinmai, I like OBS. I'm gonna make it work. And instantly you will use it in your own style. You won't copy mine. You will use it, or you'll use OBS in your own style. And that's what happened. I didn't know OBS existed until 2 months ago. Okay. I saw another a video on YouTube, and this guy was talking about creating content, and I was like, I liked it. And then he gave a demo of his studio, and he just showed OBS. I'm like, wow, I've never heard what that is. And I immediately paused the video. I said, that's it. I got my win from the video. I didn't know that. So I stopped watching the video and I went into the Google, searched OBS. I downloaded it, played with it. I'm like, okay. I didn't like the resolutions. I didn't like the settings. So I looked on YouTube, best settings for OBS. I tried for a couple of them. It worked. Okay, good. Then I managed to get, because I could never manage to record my webcam. I never managed to record a video on webcam before. So I got it to run on OBS. I'm like, wow, that makes sense. So I started to use in my own sense, because in the first video, who I got inspired by OBS, he was using a DSLR. He was using powerful cameras and studio settings. He had all of that. If I had imposter syndrome, I would have spent £1,000 in getting that studio. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Yeah.
So you can't do that. If I had done that, I would have been back by £1,000, and I would have been creating videos, and nothing would have been different. I would have just lost £1,000.
So your scale of knowledge is compromised by your gradient of use of tools.
Yes. Oh my God. Look at you. You're speaking like a pro. Maybe you should do the video now. All of you, I can just sit back. You're learning so powerfully. Wow. That is powerful. Oh my God. You have no idea how the way you're realizing these are pivotal moments in your life. You have just knowing the truth. You're looking inside, you're realizing, you're able to distinguish your growth. These are powerful. Thank you. You are so amazing. Good. So that is what happened. So you have to be yourself. Copying is easy. And still, because copying is wrong, but you still copy. The reason is because when you copy, you do get results. You do get success, but it's short and quick. So you like it. But on the long run, not long run, after a very quick time, it doesn't work. It serves against you. So that's why imposter syndrome comes in. The next is death by PowerPoint. We covered that. The curse of knowledge is when you have knowledge and if you don't know you have gained the knowledge, you don't know from where to teach. Okay, so it's like, oops, where is this? Annotate. Let's say you're here. I don't think you got it yesterday. Okay, so I want to share with you properly. Are you with me, everyone? So Raghu, Annette, Elizabeth, Diwali, I want you all to participate as well.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So if this is time, and this is your wins, abilities, skills. Okay, does that clear?
Yeah.
So now let's say this is you. This is you. Let's put a different color. Put orange. You're here. Okay. You started off low time.
What do you mean by death by PowerPoint?
Death by PowerPoint is that you teach in such a way that the other person commits suicide. spiritually, they just call. They're like, what I meant is, if when you teach in the wrong gradient, the other person will give up. You have to teach. If you teach with the power, if you don't teach properly, they either fall asleep, or they give up hope, or they just give up on the dream.
Okay.
I have so many, when you buy wrong products from speakers, you invest all your savings, or you invest, it's not about the money. It's that even if you had money, you invest in the wrong product, you're just like, you know what, I think coaching is not for me. I'm just going to give up. Have you, right? That is, you're creating a spiritual death. So you have to teach at the right gradient. That's very powerful. I learned this very thing, that because yes, my products work, but it's not for everyone. I wouldn't sell. I have a 1K sprint. It's not for you if you're not ready. Elizabeth was not ready years ago, and she got ready now. Tulani was not ready years ago, and they are ready now. So when you're ready, it's the right product. Else it's just going to hold you back. Elizabeth,
Chinmai?
you were not ready for so long, right?
Chinmai?
Hey, Louis, yes.
It's just like you're giving a grass to a monkey, wherein monkey needs banana, but you're giving grass. So monkey don't eat grass; they eat bananas, right? So it's a death by PowerPoint.
Yes, very true. Yes. So Elizabeth, you were not ready years ago, right? You known me for how many years, Elizabeth?
That was since 2000 and I think the first time I came for the
2013 or 14?
yeah,
Yeah, you know me
2013.
for like so long, and you became ready few months ago.
Yeah.
That's what long it takes, and some people are ready instantly. So that's why it's your responsibility when you become a coach. I'm teaching you how to be a powerful coach, a powerful leader. Anybody can teach you how to make money selling online course, because when you sell your courses, when you sell your thing, I want you to help your clients more than just money, more than just the promise, because what I'm teaching you is powerful.
Yeah.
I hope you understand. Do you get it, that it's my responsibility to make sure that you are ethical coaches?
Yeah.
Yep.
Good. So this is you started here. So time goes like this. Okay. So here is day one. This is longer. Okay. This is ability. So here you didn't have abilities. Here you have abilities. Okay. Does that make sense? Are you in clear with the axis?
Yeah.
Yeah. The time is indicating the journey it takes you. Yeah.
Yes. The number of time length. This one is the skills you learn. So if I'm here, that means it's taken me longer and I've gained more skills. Okay. If I'm here, that means I've taken less time and I've gained more skills. Is that clear? Is that understood? So let's put you here. So you don't know skill, you don't have, and you have less time. So you have just started and you have no skills. You have not learned anything. Like you're just new person. Louis said exchange in abundance. Thank you, Louis. Thank you. So you're here, and what happens is, let's say you've overcome your challenge, you've gone through. Did you do your homework yesterday by overcoming your challenge list? Yeah. Like, yes or no?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, good. So once you overcome, you have learned a skill. So you have jumped a time and you have gained some knowledge. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So this is you. Oops, where is it?
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
There's some way that you can read books and really fast.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Techniques or whatever people have learned. So my question to you is, as we're talking about the gradient and the knowledge and time, is the use of those kind of facilities advisable if you want to go through it, learn something quicker? Or is it, or would you say that the process needs to happen sometimes in a longer scale for you to understand or move on?
See, for me, speed reading is just a format of getting information.
Okay,
For me, it's got nothing to do with learning.
absolutely.
They're two different things.
Okay, I think you've answered the question. You've
Oh,
answered
good.
my question.
Good, thank you. Okay, great. So this is you, and then you've just learned after you overcome a barrier or you crossed a challenge. All of that, what's happened is you've become here now. Okay, are you with me? Do you understand that point?
Hmm.
Yeah.
With me? Yes, yes. Okay,
Yeah.
good. So your client is someone who, this is your client, your ideal client. Your ideal client is who you were before. Do you understand? So your marketing message should be to this person, not so you when you teach death by PowerPoint is what happens is you start teaching from here. You start teaching other clients who are in this level.
Yeah.
Just because you understand baking a bread is easy, you'll start talking to other bakers and other people who know how to bake. You'll start teaching them, or you'll start knowing how to juice or know how to make money online. You'll start meeting more people how to make money, and you'll start teaching them. Here's the thing: have you noticed that once you learn something, like let's say you've decided to learn online courses, like you've decided to learn how to sell online. Have you noticed that you will start to see books which are related to online courses? You will start to see posts related to online courses. You will start meeting people who are also trying to sell online.
Yeah. Your energy reflects out. Yeah.
You will start attracting that same
Yeah.
content. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then, so what you think is, and that's good, that means your mind, you're so focused. So what you end up doing is you think those are your clients. They are not your clients, they are your peers. Peers are people who are in the same level as you on the gradient. They are not your clients. Your clients are people who you were before you climbed. Wow, that's a good point. Wow, wow. Oh, I'm glad you like it, Raghu and Louis. So they are not your clients. The clients were who you were before. So that's why it's important you write your wins every day. Because when you write your wins every day, you'll be like, this is where you are. And now when you grew, this is how I grew. So you understand that you grew from, you grew from here to here. So every day you're writing your wins and you're growing. You are going to grow every day because you're going to grow here. Some days you will grow instantly. Okay.
Chinmai, it's
Yes.
just like because in a education system we have primary education, secondary, and tertiary. If you're already on the tertiary education, definitely you are not allowed to talk about tertiary education because all your friends are in the same stage. All you need to do is go to the primary education and you can teach them the way
Yes.
you what just like that. That's your
Yes.
illustration, and it's so powerful, Chinmai.
Yes. I'm so glad you like it, Louis. Thank you. You're very smart. So the spiritually, why you feel the need? Have you felt that you feel the need to share your ideas to other people who have the same interest as you?
Yeah.
That's because it's not because they are the only ones you see. Do you understand? Because spiritually, like when you start to drive a red car, you only see red cars. When
You
you
attract
start,
them. Yeah. Yeah.
because that's what you put out.
Hmm.
And when you start to learn how to bake, or when you start writing goals, you will start talking to people who also write goals.
Hmm.
And there you go and say, hey, you should write it in Mentor, you should use Marvel goals, you should do ICE, you should do OMG. They're like, oh, I know, I have my own system of goal setting. Don't bother me. They are in their mind, they're like, please stop talking and go away. Okay, because they're not you. So you have to find out who you were before you understood the concept of goal. Okay, that's why. So when you start talking in the same level, you create death by PowerPoint. Okay, looks like you get more in the revision rather than in the same session. So every time we can just do this revision lessons.
No.
It was a joke. It was a joke. Well, no, revision is always good. Okay, so okay, good. So let's go. Let's go to the next one. So what happens? How to overcome curse of knowledge?
Focus on your own developments.
Very good, Louis. Yes.
Change the knowledge that you have already.
Wow. Change the knowledge. Okay. How would you do that?
Change your habits, change your mindset.
Good. Okay. So symptoms of curse of knowledge is imposter syndrome and death by knowledge, death by PowerPoint.
But also self-validating yourself, yeah?
Wow. Yes, Manjit. The only way to
Also,
overcome curse of knowledge is by self-validating what is good in you and what you have improved. You start making a journal. That's why people say write journals. Journals is not writing stories of your days. It's fundamentally saying what you improved in the day. Because when you write a journal, imagine when you start your journal on January 1st or on December 31st, every day for 1 year, you write what what is good in you, what your challenges are, and what you improved. Okay, just what your challenges are and what you improved on the day, and you write for 365 days. And when you go back on day one and you read what challenges you have, you'll be like, wow, did I have that challenge? Like, what? That's so silly. How can I have that challenge? Like, that's true what I'm saying.
Hmm.
Because when you write those challenges, those words in how you described, that becomes your sales copy for attracting people who have the same challenges right now.
oh, I like that.
Yes, I like that. Good. It's simply that simple, because that's your sales copy. See, you like when I shifted to marketing from mindset. So that's because you always look. The thing is, I know you want marketing skills, but I can just tell you, how to write a sales copy. You should have these 7 elements to write a sales copy. You should know your promise. You should know your blah 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 blah. I should, yes, you know that. A lot of coaches are teaching you that. You already know all the books on sales copy, but you still struggle with it because you didn't understand the foundation of it.
Yeah.
So that's why now you know the foundation. Sales copy for is easy. Self-validating what is good in you is what you've improved. And by teaching what you have improved, that's how you overcome the curse of knowledge. So you have to teach what you have improved. So the concept which you have improved is what you teach. So basically every day you write what you have improved, that becomes your content. So do an exercise. For a week, do it for a week. For 1 week, in a journal, write your challenges, and at the end of the day, write your wins. Okay. Beginning of your day, your challenges, and end of your day, your wins. Do that for 1 week. Do it as an experiment. Do it as a game. And in 1 week, you would have grown so much that that wins which you have written, all of that becomes your content for the next week.
Yeah.
Simple as that. You want to create content? Use this simple process.
Mm-hmm.
It's as simple as that. Okay. Are you liking it? I'm not seeing any love in the chats.
Yes.
Love it.
So type it, show it, speak it, so I can know that you're liking what I'm teaching. So Elizabeth, Louis, all of you, like if when you write down your challenges for the day and your wins of the day. Let's say you must be feeling low today. I'm like, you can't just say, I'm not feeling that great. I woke up late. I'm feeling low and demotivated. Good. At the end of the day, oh, I managed to do this. I managed to speak to a client. I managed to get a sale. Wow, that's great. Then in 1 week, you look at them and say, oh, wow, that's what I did. Wow. That's how you grow.
Can I share something that happened today?
Yes, go on.
So my son came down and he goes, it's just something that they used to do. He goes, all gone, he's shaking his hands, all gone. And I was like, what are you talking about? I couldn't figure out what he was saying. And he goes, well, the sun's gone, Mom. And I said, don't worry. I says, I have the sun in you, so I don't need to worry about the sun gone.
Okay. Wow. What did he say for that?
He was just like, he was so happy I said that to him.
Very cute. That's very sweet. Nice. Good. Very good validation. Okay, good. So today we'll cover how to focus your skills and talents into profit. Are you ready?
Yep. Yeah.
Yes, good. Now I'll see some love in the chat. Thank you. So what we do now is what define market research.
It's a means to find an answer to what you're looking for to maybe solve a problem.
Okay, what you're looking for. Okay, then
So solution.
Okay.
It's to find how you can get your monetary gain from doing the research.
Okay.
Is there something that's not shifting? So you do your search to find what you can do to improve yourself.
Okay. So looking for monetary gain to search. So it's searching for monetary gain. Okay, then what else? Knowing your client. Okay,
See if there's a market for your service.
Competitor. Research the market for solution you're trying to find. Okay. Search market for solution you are trying to find. Okay, good one, Raghu. Then what else? What is market research?
You want to cater this for?
Sorry?
What age you want to cater it for?
Okay, you want to target your age of your audience. Okay, then
See if there's a demand for your
find
product.
out if, okay, hang on, you said. See if there is a demand for your product
or service.
Okay. Okay, next.
To sites to any company that's doing exactly what I'm offering my,
I didn't hear that, Elizabeth. Can you please repeat?
Okay. Searching for company that are doing exactly what I'm doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Searching for companies that is doing exactly what I am doing. Okay. Then?
Maybe to specify a niche, like you might want to research if your niche is, if there is a niche out there and if it's viable.
Okay. Find out
viability.
Find out if there is a niche out there. Okay, good. Then?
Also knowing that what you are, what you want to sell, the price, and search if that's going to be something people will buy.
Sell at a price that people will buy. Okay, then.
I think it's there already, but just check what your competitors are actually doing. So you're on the right gradient or scale.
Okay, check what your competitors are doing. Okay, this is a good list. So now this is what you think market research is. And I've already taught you what market research is already. And just in the revision, I'll do it now. Now, market research is the process of about finding you back in time. That's what it is. Because remember, it's market research is the process of finding a common viewpoint. That's all a market research is. You already have, let's go back to that graph. Oops. Okay, this one was time, and this one was abilities, your skills, right? This is your abilities and skills, right? Some people can earn $1 million, some people can earn. Do you know that there are people who teach different things for different gradients? Okay, so now what is market research? Now you were here, then you suddenly came here, correct? You're now here. So market research is a process of going back in time and finding what you were doing in this level. Because you want, this is your ideal client, not this person. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
So it's a process of going back in time to find you. Because the problems you had, the feelings you had, the emotions, the frustrations, the challenges, the everyday feeling low, the thing, whatever you were feeling, that is what you're looking for, right? When you say what you're knowing your client, it is you you are your client. I hope you understand that.
Yeah.
You are your client. Before you started your baking business, Elizabeth, you have to find the Elizabeth who was struggling to earn an extra income, who was like, I want to do something for myself. Oh, I'm tired of people telling me what I can't do or cannot do. I want to do something on my own. That is what, I don't know if you were, but I'm just making up, but that is what you're looking for. Yes?
Yeah.
Now that is your sales copy. You're finding you back in time. So what price to sell, that's different. That's a different, what price to sell is a different concept. It's not market research. Price to sell is a strategy of selling.
Because from that, then you'll be able to say that if you were there, you need to help the people who are there now to help them rise to what you are.
Yes. Yeah. You only have to be one step ahead of them, not over here. You don't have to be here. If you're here, they'll be so far down. Even when you shout, speak, they'll be like, oh, I can never be that person. There's no point buying their products. It's no point. So you have to be you can't be too close. You're like, hey, he's just like me. What the hell? You just know how to do one video where you're telling me how to do stuff. Get lost. Right? So you have to be a little bit far so that you're like, wow, well, if he can do it, I can do it.
Yeah.
That's the spot you're looking for.
So what you're saying is you've got to look at yourself as the client because you've gone through the process yourself. So you have the answers. You can provide them for everybody else.
Correct. You have to find other people like you who have the same thing. Your market research is a process of finding a common people with common viewpoint. This is your viewpoint back here. So you're finding other people who are here, but other people will come because this is your market research. So you have, when they say test your market research, what does it mean? You have found different versions of you. You've gone back in time and you said, you know what, if you're struggling with time, if you're struggling to create blog content, you're struggling to do all this, buy this product. If you're struggling to sell online, buy this product. You have thought of different concepts. So you're testing them. So maybe the current people will look for something else. So you're testing, right? And that's what market research testing is. Because let's say if the market comes and says, oh, people are only buying diamonds right now, nobody cares about online courses. So what, are you going to go and look for a diamond mine in your backyard? No, it doesn't work that way, right? You're not going to give what people want. You're going to give what you can and find the people who want it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
if you want to give what people want, and if you have to fake it, if you have to go and learn it, then it's just, again, you're just imitating someone. You're just plagiarism. You can't be anybody else. You can't let the people decide who you should be. I did that mistake and I lost money. Not more than money, I lost time. I didn't know who I wanted to be when I wrote my book. When I published my book, my Run Before You Walk, this was my first copy of my book, Run Before You Walk. My first copy. I don't know if you can see this. My first copy, Run Before You Walk. I wrote this in 2013, Feb. So when I published this, I told you I went to a breakfast meeting, and at the end of the breakfast thing, at the end lunchtime, we met again in lunch for meeting, and I had got a contract with him. Do you remember I said that?
Yeah.
He wanted a contract for helping him build systems for his business, because I was so good at systems. I was an IT guy. So for me, systems comes easy. Like OBS, I figured out myself, right? So like that, I have a lot of systems in my business, which is easy for me to figure out. So I thought, oh, he wants systems. Oh, I can help systems. So I jumped in and I started started helping his business. Then what happens was, 2 years down the line, I have clients who I'm servicing their systems, their websites, their marketing campaigns, all the systems they need. And I was hating it. And I was hating every bit of it, because I love to teach. I
Yeah.
wanted to coach. I wanted to also, I have products in my service who I build systems for my clients, but that is not my primary goal. I now want to coach and teach people, because then for 2 years, I was just being a marketing agency, and I hated it, because I went from, oh, so my clients want this. Oh, let me go give them that. Then I pretended to be somebody else. I was good at it, but I didn't like it. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Do you understand? Okay, good.
Yeah.
So that's when I stopped, and I understand. I stopped, and I'm love what I'm doing. I do have a marketing concept. I do help develop done for you systems for my clients. I no longer do it. Sorry, I don't. I no longer do done for you systems for my clients. I do done with you systems, because I had another lesson where that's where I made close to $1 million. I created systems for them, powerful systems for them. Like they paid like $20,000 for systems. But then once I handed over to them, they didn't know how to use it. And they started blaming me for that. So I never coached them. So I'm like, you know what? It's like too steep a gradient for them. So from now on, I'm going to give them exactly what they can handle. So I take my so I coach them, and then I give them the systems so that they know how to use it and they can make money from it. So that was my journey. Where is the slides? Here it is. Okay, so market is the process of finding a common viewpoint. So common to you and your audience. So someone who shares the same timeline. So your audience are people who you were at once a point in time. You only need to be one step ahead of your target audience. How to find the common viewpoint? Hello?
Yeah, it's putting yourself back into the shoes that you were once there.
Yes, that is so true. How do you do that? You do that step
Reflect
one.
on your experience.
Okay, go on. Sorry.
So you reflect on your experiences and how you overcame them.
Correct. You need your experiences. That's true. Whereas you definitely need your experiences. Then what else do you need? How do you find your common viewpoint?
Understand your client.
Now you see your market research question answers are so different to before. Now you're all looking inside for answers, right? But market research is taught to look outside. Yes?
Yes.
You never get the
Yeah.
answers there. You never get sales copy there.
Is it because when we look inside of ourselves, we'll know the truth of who we really are, and the answers are already there, because that's what you always say?
Is it true for you?
Yeah, they are actually.
Good. So from now on, as I say, not as how I, because you said just that is what you say, Chinmai. I said no.
Yeah, you do say the answers are in you. I think I'm just saying as it's something that you've obviously mentioned. What I'm saying for myself, I think obviously I understand. I'm understanding myself a lot better, and that's really important because you're in your own spiritual being, your own divine self, and as a result, the answers will come to you when you look further within.
Good. Very good. Exactly.
And you
Now
appreciate who you are.
yes. So all the answers and words are inside you. Very good. So the 3-step process. Let's find the common viewpoint. So I want you to have your paper and pen. Let's do this handy. I want you to do it in your own thing. Do you have your paper and pen handy?
Yep.
All of you, if you have it ready, type in ready.
Yeah.
Ready? Okay, Louis is ready. If Annette, Elizabeth,
Yeah.
Raghu, Devarban, if you either speak ready or type ready.
Ready. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Ready?
Ready, good, ready. Okay,
There we
waiting
go.
for a few more people. Ready, well done. Okay, good, Devarban. So only Annette and Raghu. Okay, Raghu, Annette, are you ready as well? Are you able to type or are you on the phone? Annette, are you able to join us for the drill? Yes, okay, great, good. So find the common viewpoint. Step 1 is what I want. Step 1 is I want you to make a list of all the things you love doing. All the things you love doing. Examples, you don't mind if you do it 24/7. It's something you love, you don't mind doing it 24/7. For example, dancing, baking, running, shopping, anything you love doing. It's your love. You just love to do it. Making money, yes. Whatever you want to do, write it. Something comes easy for you, you love doing it, you don't mind waking up, being waked at 2 a.m. in the morning, and you still do it. Whatever it is, do it. Cleaning or learning new skills, anything, whatever you do which you love to do. Make a big list or a small list, however, whatever you feel. There is no right or wrong answer here. So I want you to be comfortable and enjoy this process. So when you're done, type in done.
Is there a minimum for now?
There's no minimum.
For now.
Savage. No, 1 is minimum, I would say. Yes, 1 is
Okay.
minimum. Yeah, it's a good question. We need 1 at least. If you're done, type in done or say done.
Done.
So we can go to the next step.
Done.
Okay. Done. Okay. Any more? If you still need time, we'll wait for a couple more minutes. Okay, done. 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 Okay, good. Fantastic. Great. So Next, what I want to do is make a list of all the things you're good at, which you're good at. What it means is what you mention in your resume to get paid. Okay, for example, project management, digital marketing, baking, or creating
Is that
videos.
any different to the first question then?
Loving to do, the difference is for this, you will want to get paid. This is something you mention in your resume. If both are the same, that's the key we are looking for. If there is no difference, then it's beautiful. If there is different, it's still beautiful, but I want you to make it. If it's the same thing, write the same thing. If it's a duplicate, it's okay. If it's the same thing as step 1, I want you to write it anyways. Okay? Because we are looking for common viewpoints here. List of all the things you're good at. Anything you're good at. If you look, you're good at managing finances. You're good at saving. You're good at cleaning. You're good at learning new things faster. You're good at managing people. You're good at throwing parties, but you don't love to do it, but you're good at it anyways. Right? There's a difference in what you love to do and what you're good at doing. But if both are the same, it's even better. Okay, when you're done, type in done. Okay. So, okay, different word for this because there's so many dones. I don't know for what done you have said done. So what step you have done. So what I'll say, for now, you say completed. For step 2, say completed. Okay, done step 2, fine, Raghu. So you can either say done step 2 or say completed. Now I've confused you.
Completed step 2.
Completed, okay. Completed. Completed, completed. Okay, great. So I think we're still waiting for Annette. Yes. Okay. Okay, good. Fantastic. Thank you. Now, oops, I should have made this proper animated, so I missed it. It's okay, but we got the point. Now, step 3 is I want you to write what is currently trending. So what it means is based on current events, what are people looking for? Because of Corona. For example, they're looking for recipes, games to play, DIY, cooking, whatever they're looking for right now. Like they might be looking for something else. What are they looking for? What do you think they're looking for? Because you will find what you think they're looking for. Okay, so I wanted to make a list of all the things which is currently trending. What you think is trending. Not what others think it's trending, what you think is trending. When you're done, type in finished. Finished, okay, great. If you think they're looking at savings or they're looking at getting their resume polished, they're scared of the jobs, whatever you think the current trend is. Finished, okay, good, finished, so good.
Finished.
Finished, okay, good. Good, okay. Are you done? Okay, still waiting for some more? Are you done? I think there are a few more people waiting. Okay, Manjit, I haven't got.
Yeah.
Saroj, I haven't heard.
Yeah.
Then
Done. Sorry, I said it already.
okay, done. Okay, good. Okay, so now you find the common point. Love to do, you're good at, and trending now. The sweet spot is in the middle. When you find the sweet spot, this is where the money is.
Should we draw it out like that and write it in there?
Yeah, if you can do it, yes. You can, if you can draw a circle and write it like that, then it's even clearer for you. It makes it easier for you. Now, that is how you teach. That is how you find the sweet spot where the money is.
I'll redo it later. I'll just tick.
Okay, step 3. So have you found what your sweet spot is? Yes, type it in. Share it. Share it with us. What is your sweet spot? Where is your money spot? I should call it the M spot. Sweet spot is it's too juvenile. M spot.
It could be more than one.
It can be more than one, but I want you to focus on one for now. If you can have more than one, it's good. Good to have more than one. I want you to, let's focus on one. Make money online, work from home. Okay. How would you help me make money online? What is by working from home? By working on what, Louis? So if you have found it, I want you to share it. Becoming an affiliate. Okay, that's powerful. Good.
I put teaching/coaching because people want to learn online.
Okay. Learn about what?
Well, the main bits were health online, improve health in all three.
Okay. Improve health. So you'll teach
Yeah.
them how to improve health through online course?
Yeah. Course or yeah, because I've got it's kind of like coming together with the teaching and coaching.
Okay. Fantastic. Okay.
So,
What else? So I've only got 2 people who have shared your wins, shared your M spot. Raghu, Annette, Elizabeth, Manjit, you've said you've found more than one, so share one.
Yeah, so mine one is teaching people how to reduce anxiety and stress and focusing on better health.
Okay, great. That's perfect. Okay.
And that is through the Reiki healing and meditation that I'm doing. But now I want to start thinking of generating it. I've already had an offer today from 3 people who have rung separately to say they liked it and they want to have this in group sessions.
My God, you're telling it now? We should have said this in the beginning, Manjit.
Okay.
Congratulations. Well done.
congratulations, Manjit. Well done.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
Thank you, Saroj.
I help people set up their online presence through e-commerce sites, applications for all businesses which were predominantly online. Okay. Well done. Okay, that's good, Raghu. That's good. You're clear. So now you're going to do that. Okay. What is applications for business? You know what it means. Fine. That's good. If you're aware of it, that's good. Predominantly online. I have no idea what that means, but who are predominantly offline, who were offline, now you want to have them go online. Very smart. Okay, good. Okay. Then what else am I reading? Okay, good. So I think that's it. That's the lesson. That's what it is. So homework, your sweet spot, your M spot. I will call it the M spot, the money spot, and share your win. Now that is the homework for today. That's it. We are done. And if you're not shared, if you have not shared your M spot yet, I'm waiting. Annette, I'm still waiting for you. Elizabeth, then who else? I think Raghu, you have shared. Louis, you have shared. Elizabeth, I think Elizabeth, we know what your M spot is. We're sticking with that. And if you can, I want you to type it so that everyone else knows. You want to teach people how to bake and earn a new income.
Yes. I like to teach people how to bake from home and earn money from it.
Earn money from it. Exactly. Good. So I know you started doing TikTok videos. I want you to do more TikTok videos. It's
Okay.
just, thing is, Elizabeth, I know it's offline, but this is something important for all of you. Remember what I shared on day one of this, that training videos, the online courses are only 10%.
Yeah.
So you're thinking, I need to show them how to bake a cake, and you're spending all your time and resources in creating videos on how to bake a cake, right?
Yeah.
That's only 10%. The remaining 10% is your mentoring, your hand, your support, your templates, your recipes, your shopping list, all of those, for example, swipe files. Now, that is your remaining 10%. The balance 80% is the mindset.
Okay.
The challenges you faced when you started off, the objections you had to handle from your family, your friends,
Yeah.
how you handle them, and even now, how have you overcome self-doubt, how have you overcome rejections from clients, how have you adapt to the coronavirus, what all you did. That is the mindset, Elizabeth. That is what will help you. So you can make videos on that every day. You don't need to have you don't need to be in a kitchen to do that.
Yeah.
That's why I want you to make those videos.
Wonderful. I will do something about that.
Yes, and you know how to do that in TikTok. Go to my TikTok account. You
Yeah.
can find me on TikTok and see I've made some videos like that. So simple. TikTok is so beautiful. It's lovely. The best video making machine I've seen. My God, in 1 minute, you can share something powerful. Selling off and offline, make money and spend money on what you want. Oh wow, great stuff, Diwali Ben. I like that. Selling and making money on what you want. Spend on what you want. That's powerful. Teaching arts and crafts. And that's nice. Wow, teaching arts and craft. Like what? You should share your designs. You should share your creation. I have no idea what your. I have not seen any of your arts. It'd be good if you can share it in the group. Like take a photo and share if you do arts or crafts. That'll be good fun. Can you do that?
Can I say something?
Hello?
Chinmai, can I say something?
Yes, Saroj, you can always say something.
I think I've just had I don't know if it's a breakthrough or whatever, but on my profile, I did used to put motivational speaker and stuff like that. And I did a lot of, and today I've just had teaching, coaching, and people wanting to learn. But when you said online courses are only 10%, but the rest of the 90% is about mindset, you just clarified to me, well, help me clarify that I've been on the right track all along.
Well done. Good. Mindset is the key thing for everything. So I don't. So when some coaches say I'm the mindset coach, I'm like, yeah, but if you just have mindset and you don't know what you,
No.
if you can't solve a problem with it, it's useless.
Yeah.
So you need both. You need the mindset. If you just motivate an idiot, you get a motivated idiot. So you just mindset is no point. So you need to have a problem. You need to help people who solve the problem. So you have to motivate them to take action to solve the problem because you have the thing. So You need to give motivation to the person who's attempting to solve the problem, who's procrastinating to solve the problem, who is scared to solve the problem. That's who you are giving motivation to. If you just like, I love it. I think if you just motivate an idiot, you get a motivated idiot. I just
That's
love
amazing. That's good. They have to be ready to learn as well. It's not just somebody who's just gonna just go and say, "I want motivation. Give me motivation." It doesn't work like that.
I know, but a lot of people do that.
If I can share something, I had a client who I knew was going very wrong with her diet, food, and her lifestyle. So I thought, giving her just the remedies is not, and I helping her to get her routine right and to set goals to getting the foods right, and then the medicine will work. I have to touch base with her, and I'm sure it will. Yeah.
It will. That's powerful. Good. So now you know the two homeworks for today.
Your wins.
Your wins.
And what you learned today.
And what you learned today. Will you be willing to complete that within the next half an hour? Share that.
Yeah.
And share some love to me in the group. There are some new people in the group, so show some love. Like Chinmai is good, Chinmai thing, so that because then they will join the live sessions.
Yeah.
Share some love.
Mm-hmm.
I told you, I accept all denomination of validation. Yes, thank you, Louis. You're amazing too. So do you have any questions on what we learned?
No.
Or do you know how powerful it is to find what market research is, to find you in the right timeline, going back in time to find out who you were? We'll learn that later on in the gradient. And tomorrow we'll talk about products, and I'll teach you that you need to create 5 types of products, and you need to use the 5 types of products to create programs. I told you, products and programs. If you only sell products, it's useless. It creates more problems. But you need to have products, and you create a package. You create a program. It's a collection of products, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So share your wins, what you learned, and if you want, I would share some love to me as well. I would love it. And share your M spot, what you learned today, because that's your homework, and claim it and that's your homework, right? So you can share it, so that makes it real to you. So share it in your group, share it, update your bio, update your profile, whatever you want to update it, or share it in your social media. Hey, today I found out who I'm going to be. Whatever it is, just share that, your M spot. Okay, will you do that? Okay, I want you to say you will do both the homeworks. If you're committing to do both the homeworks, type in yes.
Yes.
Yes, thank you, Louis. Yes. Yes, thank you, Saroj. Thank you. Okay, who else is going to do it? If you're committing, I want you to commit and say yes and do it. Thank you, Elizabeth. Type in yes. You're saying yes. Annette, okay, good. Okay. Good, Manjit, yes. Okay, thank you. Okay, good. So you know me, I'll be eagerly looking for your posts. So please do it in the next 30 minutes so that you can complete the cycle and move on to the next things. Okay. So thank you for watching. I love you. Have a lovely day, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Bye.
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 Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.